Hi, I'm Billy Zemaitis. I'm going to introduce myself and let you know a little bit more about myself and my background. So, my father and parents have owned a salon pretty much my whole entire life. You could say my life has revolved around beauty and hair since I was born. And through that, I just loved the beauty industry. I grew up in it. It was familiar. It was nostalgic. I loved it. And after high school, I traveled for 4 years, did some non-for-profit work, and I would always find, as I passed salons, just the smell of the color and everything coming out of those salons just was so nostalgic, and I missed it. And when I came home after traveling for 4 years, I was bilingual. I learned Spanish, and I had an opportunity at the salon that my parents owned. The front desk salon coordinator position opened up, and I decided to jump into it. When I was in that role, we became a summit salon, and I dove all in and decided to learn everything I could and be the best front desk coordinator I could. So I sat in all those education classes for Redken and for Summit, and just really tried to give the best experience to my guests by being able to prescribe them things, and also for my employees. If they didn't hear something, I was also in the class and could help them. And I was in that position for 4 years. In those 4 years, I discovered I had curly hair. I didn't know I had curly hair, was never taught how to do curly hair, and I took a deep dive into the information on curly hair and learned how to do it, learned what it needed, the ins and outs of it, and just really fell in love with it and felt like others needed to love their curly hair too. And that is when I decided to go to beauty school. So when I went to beauty school, I chose the Salon Professional Academy here in Fort Wayne, which is partnered with Redken, as I wanted to continue my Redken education because I saw it here in the salon. I saw the benefits, I saw the energy, I saw just the thoroughness and the clarity that it gave to the other stylists here, and I wanted to continue that. So I went to T-Spa and became a licensed cosmetologist in 2021, and it was amazing to be there and see all those things that I learned in classes actually start clicking because I didn't have my license or fully understand it. And through that, I was kind of a step ahead of some people. I was 28 in beauty school, as most other people are in their early 20s. So I was really focused on a career and really getting the education I could there. And through that, even some of the other educators saw it, so I would help some of the newbies get a little acclimated. I would also get brought in to help in some class situations, and just loved sharing my knowledge. And Redken is so great about giving you all the education and just all the laws and principles, and I love consuming knowledge and sharing it with others and just seeing people become successful. And because of Redken saying learn better, earn better, and live best, it just makes me want to be a part of it because I want to share the knowledge. I want to share the wealth for our industry and for them to live their best lives. All hairdressers, my employees, my coworkers, everyone, and just really show them it's a career and you can make money at it. And like I said, Redken's one of the only brands I'm seeing with such an extensive amount of education and giving back to the stylists and the rewards programs, and just being at Redken events like the symposium, like RAC, and just having all those hairstylists there with the same values and just supporting the Redken brand. That energy is just indescribable, and I just can't wait to be a part of it. So today's technique, I will be demonstrating a traditional virgin application. This is where you start in zone 2 and 3 and then go back and apply in zone 1 after you've applied your color to zone 2 and 3. This helps you avoid getting those hot roots right there in zone 1, and just getting, if you have issues with them processing too fast, or maybe you can't apply fast enough because their hair is so long, it helps you avoid having that issue that we've all done at least once and given someone hot roots. So our client today has come to me with level 6 hair. It's virgin, meaning it has never been touched with color. And during our consultation, our client has mentioned she's got a little bit of a sensitive scalp. She's looking for a very solid look. She wants to go a little bit red today, and she works out a lot. So for a pre-treatment today, because she said she works out a lot and I'm not really sure what product she has been using at home, I've selected Pre-Art as our pre-treatment today. What Pre-Art does is it helps prep our canvas of impurities. So it helps pull up product buildup, some mineral buildup from the hair, and what it does is basically clear the road for our color to do its job properly. So I will start with shampooing the client with cleansing cream, Redken's cleansing cream, and then I will apply Pre-Art to the hair. I will leave on for 5 to 10 minutes under the dryer, and then I'm going to shampoo the cleansing cream again. So let's get started. For color, I have chosen Chromatics Ultra Rich series, Redken's. I love Chromatics color. It's an ammonia-free, so it's good for our sensitive client today. It also features ODS2 technology, which is an oil-based delivery system. So it's more gentle on the hair, leaving it much more shine. She also mentioned she wanted this flat look, monochromatic look. Chromatics Ultra Rich will also give us that. It will leave it little to no dimension in it. So again, I'm doing a traditional virgin application. So the Zone 1 formula will be using 5CR. Like I said, she's about a level 6, so we're gonna go a little darker. And then for Zones 2, she's got a little bit of Zone 3 as well. I'll be mixing equal parts of 5 and 7 to get a 6. We'll be using 10 volume, the Chromatics Oil and Cream Developer for both of those formulas. So because she is a 6 and we're doing a 5 and a 6, we do not need to use 20 volume because we are not trying to shatter more melanin, we are depositing only. So we will start by applying to Zones 2 and 3, avoiding Zone 1, and then we will come back and go and put Zone 1 on with our Formula 1. So we will get started. Okay, so I have mixed my two formulas. I'm gonna start in my back quadrants. We're taking thinner sections, 1/4 to 1/8 inch sections as we do this. And like I said, we're gonna start in Zone 2. So we are avoiding that first Zone 1, that little bit of outgrowth. And we are gonna start right here, Zone 2, and apply to the ends. So now that we've applied the formula to zone 2 and 3, I'm going to go back with my base color, which is going to be Chromatics Ultra Rich 5CR with 10 volume. And I'm going to go in and just put it at zone 1 now. And really take my brush, make sure I get that zone 1 covered, and blur it into the other one. Lay it here, grab that next section. Zone 1, blur it in. Grab your next piece. Really blur those lines in. If you like, you can also grab your edging brush and really just blur those lines together. So we finished applying our color. We let her sit for 35 minutes and let the color process all the way. And for post-treatment, I took her back. We shampooed with acidic bonding shampoo, and we used the acidic bonding concentrate as the post-treatment. So we did equal parts of moisture and protein for her, let that sit for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then went back with our pH sealer, and then we went in and locked in all that goodness of moisture and protein into the hair, let this sit, massage it in for about a minute, and then we rinsed out. And I finished with a little bit of extra conditioner since we did a color service today, and I followed up with Redken's acidic bonding conditioner. What we know about permanent color is that when we use permanent color on the hair, it breaks about 10 to 15% of the bonds. So I wanted to make sure that we went back in there and replenished the moisture, replenished the protein, and made sure her hair was strong, shiny, and smooth again. So here she is, all styled, as you can see. So what we used to achieve this style was I went in and I used a little bit of One United leave-in, which has 25 different benefits to it. So it helps just detangle and condition, got a little bit of UVB protection in there. And then I went in and put in some of the acidic bonding concentrate leave-in. This is gonna help nourish it even more as we use the whole line on her shampoo and her post-treatment. And then to speed up blow drying, we used quick blowout, which everyone loves to speed up their blow dry time at home and behind the chair. And we used the big blowout jelly, which has 450 heat protection in it. So it helps protect that hair when we're blow drying and round brushing, and also helps hold that style in. So we went in, we round brushed. I finished it off with a little bit of 21 to help build it, and then locked it in with my triple take 32 so that it does not move and stays right where we want it. And then just to give it a good shine and finish and piece it out, we used Shine Flash. Helps just go in, help get some of those ends piecey, and add shine back in. So today I am recommending for her to take home Redken's Color Extend Magnetic Shampoo. Helps protect her color, keep the longevity. It actually has some ingredients in there that helps keep the color in and not pull it out, so it's sulfate free. So we love that. I'm also going to be sending her home with the Redken's ABC concentrate, acidic bonding concentrate, just to help nourish it after we did permanent color from her zone 1 all the way down to her ends. And for styling, I'm going to give her a quick blowout. She's got a good head of hair, so this is going to help speed up her time and help nourish those ends a little bit. And then big blowout to help hold her style and add some heat protection in there. So to achieve this look for her at home, so wrapping up, today we went over the traditional virgin. So wrapping up, today we went over the traditional virgin application where we started in zone 2 and 3 and then went back and did zone 1 to help us avoid hot roots and avoid those issues. We used acidic bonding, we used pre-art for the pre-treatment, we used the acidic bonding concentrate for the post-treatment, and then we used all our heat protectants, our leave-ins, and our hairsprays to achieve that style with the big blowout, the quick blowout, and the ABC concentrate. We used Chromatics Ultra Rich because it's monochromatic and she wanted a flat look, and it was also conditioning and she had a sensitive scalp. And just loved what it did, loved what it achieved, gave her that red-brown look, added a lot of warmth to her hair, and she loves it, I love it, and we love it. So thank you again for giving me this opportunity.